Why is it so hard to deal with the DMV about a car title? Well, the DMV is different than other entities you work with. Think about all the other companies or places that you do business with every single day. You might go to Best Buy to buy a TV. You might go to a restaurant to have dinner. You might go to Target to buy clothes. All those are private companies, meaning that they're looking to sell more things. They're looking to do more transactions. They're in business to try to increase their volume. So when you go to Best Buy and you ask a question about a TV, you're going to be swarmed by all kind of salespeople telling you it's the best TV in the world. It's got this DPI resolution. It does Wi-Fi. It does all this stuff, right? Because they want to sell more stuff. The DMV might look the same. You walk in a door and there's people, but they are not there to sell more things. In fact, they're there to sell less things, right? Because as soon as they do a transaction, they have to do more work, right? So they're going to look at anything on that form, anything on your presentation that's wrong, and send you away. Because first of all, they can't take it if it's incorrect. And in most cases, whatever you have to begin with is not going to be correct, because it's very complicated to figure these things out. It's complicated because, same thing, a form to fill out for something at Best Buy, they're going to make it as easy as possible for you, the consumer, to get done. At the DMV, they're going to make it as easy as possible for them to transact. They don't care how hard it is for you. It's not their fault. It's a government agency. They're not there to make a profit. They're not there to sell more. They're there to just do what needs to be done per the law. And the people there aren't necessarily bad people. It's just a very high turnover type job. And they may not have been there long enough to learn all the details and all the have all the training that maybe a private company would. So DMV is a different experience. Expect that going in. Expect that it's not going to be as quick. You know, there's DMV, the first thing you think of, the first word that comes to your mind, wait in line. There's a line at the DMV. Of course there is, right? If there's a line at the grocery store when you go, what do? They open up more checkouts because they don't want you to wait in line. DMV really doesn't care. If 50 people don't end up, getting to the window, that's 50 less things they have to do. Again, it's not their fault. It doesn't make them bad people. That's just the nature of a public sector or government enterprise, because they can only do so much. Their budgets are cut. They have very low, budgets to work with to hire more people or to build a bigger facility, because the government doesn't have as much money to work with as a private company. So keep that in mind. DMV is difficult to work with. If you know that going in and you do more of the work yourself and have everything ready, you'll have better results when you get there, because they're not going to make it easier for you when you do. That's up to you to make happen in advance of showing up at their front door.